Is this beautiful motif featuring a wheel in the middle. On this video, I'm going to teach you how to do the Magdalene motif. I'm going to be using a 4mm hook and some acrylic yarn size 4. Okay, we're going to start with a slip knot, and we're going to start with a base ring. For your base ring, you want to chain 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now you want to close off this ring by doing a slip stitch into the very first chain that you made. So we insert our hook there and do a slip stitch. And we're going to be working into the center of the ring. So for row 1, you want to chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That counts as a treble crochet and a chain 2. And now into the ring, we want to do the following. We're going to do a treble crochet. And then a chain 2. And that's the repetition you want to do. You want to do it 6 more times. So we do a treble crochet and a chain 2. That was my first time. I'm going to do that 5 more times. I'll see you when I'm done. Okay, so I just did my 6th repetition. And now to finish off this row, you're just going to do a slip stitch into the 4th of the chain 6 that you started with. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. Into that 4th chain, just a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 1. For row 2, we're going to do a slip stitch into the next chain space. So into the first chain 2 space, just a slip stitch. And now we're going to chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And now into the same chain space, you want to do 4 treble crochets. So into the same chain space, we're going to do treble crochets. That's my first one. Here is my second, third, and now 4th. And now we can start the row repeat. We're going to do a chain 2, 1 and 2. And then into the next chain space, 5 treble crochets. So I'm going to do these with you. Here's 1. Now 2. 3. 4. And 5. And now that ends the row repeat. We basically want to do a chain 2 and then into the next chain space, 5 treble crochets. Then a chain 2 into the next chain space, 5 treble crochets. So do that all the way around. I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so I've just come to my last chain 2 space, and I just want to show you. We'll do this together. I'm going to do my final 5 treble crochets into that space. So this is 2. This is 3, 4, and 5. And now to finish off this row, I'm just going to do a chain 2. And we're going to do a slip stitch into the top of the chain 4 that you started with. So into that 4th chain, we're going to do a slip stitch. And this here is the end of row 2. For row 3, we're going to chain 4, which counts as a treble crochet. And we're going to do 1 treble crochet into that same space, into the same space that you're currently in, the top of the chain 4, the previous row. Into there, another treble crochet. And now we're going to do 1 treble crochet into each of the next 4 treble crochets. So into the next 4 treble crochets, just 1 treble crochet each. Here's 1. To my next stitch, 2. Into my next stitch, 3. Into my next stitch, 4. And now we can start the row repeat. You're going to do 1 treble crochet into the first of the chain 2 space. So into that first chain, we're going to do a treble crochet. Now we're going to chain 3 and then do 1 treble crochet into the second of the chain 2 that you had in between there. So into that second chain, a treble crochet. And now you want to do 1 treble crochet into each of the next 5 treble crochets. And that will end the row repeat. So let's do this, and I'll do it one more time with you. This is my second treble crochet. My third, oh, sorry. Let's try that again. My third, fourth, and 5th. And so that ends the row repeat. I'll start it again with you. It starts with a treble crochet into the first chain of the chain 2 that you have. So into that chain, first chain, we do a treble crochet. Then you want to chain 3 and then 1 treble crochet into the second chain of the chain 2, a treble crochet there. And now we want 1 treble crochet into each of the next 5 treble crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you want to repeat this all the way around. At the end of the row, we're going to just do the final treble crochet into the first of the chain. You know how you ended with the chain 2? So we're just going to do a treble crochet into the first one, then a chain 3, and then a slip stitch into the top of the chain 4 that you started with. So the very end here, we kind of omit 1 of the treble crochets. I'll say that again. You're going to finish with the 1 treble crochet into each of the next and the last 5 treble crochets. Then you're going to do 1 treble crochet into the first of the last chain 2, then a chain 3, and then a slip stitch into the top of the chain 4 that you started with. So I'm going to do that off camera. I'll see you when I'm done. And here we have it. This is real pretty. I feel like this one's worked really fast because the treble crochets just kind of cover more space quicker. So it's really beautiful, and I love this little effect of a wheel in the middle. Hey, while you're at it, why don't you just subscribe to my channel? Just do it. Just do it.